I've spoken briefly with the council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Karth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the council chambers.
Отдайте мне управление. До беседы совета вы не можете действовать. Ладно. Давайте я тут сохранюсь тогда. Ну и пойду за Бастилой, значит. Потом, значит, пойдем говорить со всеми остальными. Будем тут бродить, всех доставать, когда квест возьмем у совета. Какой-нибудь. Джедай. Он, может, он врет, что он джедай.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
Отстань, я не подаван. Я Тана. Я просто пришла с Бастилой.
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for
я думаю,
jokes.
что отличный этот. Я не того, чтобы ты меня наговаривал тут.
No, I suppose you did not. I apologize. Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Учись контролировать эмоции. Ты джедай все-таки. А я нет. А я не джедай. Я могу не контролировать эмоции и на всех орать. Где тут выход? Анклав джедаев. А здесь что? Анклав. Блин. Ладно, пойдем сюда. Ну, сначала поговорим с ними, вон.
So you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Разве я джедай не... Так, ты мне заманил ловушку, Бастилы, что теперь?
This is no trap. The council just wants to talk to you. There is much that needs to be discussed.
Разве джедаев не на курсанте?
Yes, the High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant, but we are the council in charge of the training facility here on Dantooine.
Что от меня надо?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
А я не стара для этого. Я не знаю, готова ли я к этому. Вот она затирает.
Do not worry. I am confident in your ability to learn.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Ну, хочешь по яйцам дам, покажу свою силу.
And I have already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Ну, конечно, великий джедай, я приношу учение последний за свет.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead.
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one, and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more
Тот
fully
мужик
in
проспойлерил,
private.
между прочим.
Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the council alone.
А этот неправильный
As you wish,
Йода.
Master Vandar. We shall return to the
Вандер
Ebon Hawk and
неправильный
leave you to
Йода.
your deliberations.
Вандер Капздец неправильный мастер Йода. Он не говорит, как это. Ну, типа, здесь должен быть видеоролик, но он, скорее всего, не... А, да, его не будет. Типа, бла-бла-бла, я потом это выложу.
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
У меня была ужасная ночь, отстань.
Well, I can't say I blame you. I haven't exactly been sleeping well myself. Here, I thought things would get better once we escaped Terrace.
Она сказала что-нибудь еще?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
Я тебе сказала, у меня была тяжелая ночь.
You got it.
Так, нет, я не хочу тебя брать. Со мной пойдет Миссия, ей тут понравится, и со мной пойдет Кандерус. Ему чисто потому, что он классный. Миссия тебе тут понравится. Только попробуй сказать, что тебе тут не понравится.
I'm here.
Блин. Я забыла. Миссия хочет поговорить. Ну, что, Миссия?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Малак заплатит за то, что он сделал, Миссия.
Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Отлично. Кандерус, у
Yeah,
тебя
what do
есть
you
о чем
want?
поговорить? Ты знаешь какие-нибудь истории интересные?
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought? The enemies I've seen die by my hand?
А у него, кстати, глаза
Sure,
разного размера.
I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Значит, ты работаешь наемником,
Times
поэтому...
have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Вот вредина. Не хочется разговаривать. На тебе военную броню Давика. Лучшая броня, которую тебе могу дать. Так, у меня какой брэджик? Пусть здесь будет брэджик, а здесь будет вот это вот крутой щит. Скрытность, блин, серьезно. Иначе хотя бы на рефлексы. Серьезно, Мишин тоже не умеет пользоваться имплантами? Только я умею. Че маска Давика дает? Блин, кстати, хорошая штука. Внимательность, взлом. Просто сильно не нацеплю, я оборжусь. Кстати, вот так ему идет. Они похожи на двух терминаторов. Ну, Бастила подождет. Посмотрим, что тут есть. Привет.
Икукуно ноба мулератикун. Тонгхит-кун чончин. Не бобоже мата не пуннаге. Дольпи кикюана.
Только если... Я тебя за это кое о чем попрошу.
Он кунбез чин баламуле тункин ба ночи гратулода пограши он комба чин тоно мучуба качи кун ида донга.
Раз ты генос, не положена награда?
Качи кун ида донга. Уи ида нандаята. Вата юма толпа да понгвале кандуна гугу чучу.
Ты веришь, что он осталось живых? К сожалению, я не имею ни большого представления, о ком ты говоришь. Сейчас ли тут проблемы с мандалорцами? Разная вещь, которая должна заботиться начальство. Джедаи применяют политику невмешательства, мужик. Я тебе сочувствую, но это джедаи. Да, это джедаи, ты что хотел? Ладно, я пошла. Не найду я твою эту, наверное. Так, это к джедаям. Тут был хат. Вот он, Шума. Привет, хат. Кто вы такой? А что вы здесь делаете? Чё, они к тебе прикопались? Вы хат? Он сейчас у юмора. Ваша репутация безжалостных торгашей. Нет, мне пора. Прикольно так. Хат сидит. Все чинно, благородно. Так, дайте я сохранюсь. Так, вот я сохранилась на Дантуине. Значит, это сейф, чтобы я время смотрела. Так, это куда? Это к джедаям, да? Не, к джедаям это вон туда, это куда? Вот фиг поймешь. Привет, мужик. Ты отравитель, да? Я здесь Бастилой. Ответ на вашу историю. Я та, кто ее спасла. Да пребудет со мной сила, да. Да пребудет с тобой интеллект. Может тебе пригодится. Так, с этой я уже говорил, которая меня обозвала, что я джедай без робы. Блин, надо будет карту выгулить. Блин, я не посмотрела ролик.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revane and Malak found something there.
Что? Откуда Бастила знала, что мне снился тот же сон?
She says she has felt your presence within the dream. The presence she has felt within you ever since...
Master Vandar.
Ever since Taurus. It is not unknown for this to happen between two people strong in the Force. Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
И теперь у меня видение, да? Из-за Бастилы.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together.
Ты хочешь сказать, что я с ней связана?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Конечно, магистр, я хочу следовать свету.
Good. It is well that you see how important this is, and have the devotion to follow it. Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle.
Серьезно, джедай чувствует ложь, а эти нет.
Quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their dark lord.
Кандерус, расскажи им, как остальные сидели на жопе. Джедаи обратились на сторону зла.
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revane and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Конечно, все что угодно, благо света.
Yes. Your devotion is most commendable. Before we send you to
Блин, ну и
investigate the
лохи.
ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
Я сдаюсь на волю совета.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, You must open your mind to knowledge.
А робу мне не дали?
Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great
Ладно, хотя бы
masters
сидеть
of our
умею.
order. The Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your
Ой, мы так
training.
мило беседуем.
The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing.
А почему тогда в
In
бою
all
так
my
не могу?
years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years.
Ты больше не
I
новичок?
am
Не успела
honored to
прочитать.
welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
Сам быстро сканули.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
А можно спрошу про Ревана и Малака?
Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable.
У вас в кодексе про знания
I should
есть.
have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
А что случилось?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the
Они
Republic.
хотели
But the Council felt it best if we
действовать.
moved with care and
А
caution.
вы на жопе сидели.
The true threat, the Council feared, had not yet revealed itself. But Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
И что же помешало этой благородной миссии?
They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark
То есть
side.
действовали, в
There is
отличие
a
от вас.
lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
Мне нужен урок, мистер Жар.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
Однако, я не знал, что можно темную сторону получить. Миссия все еще светленькая, но она, наверное, так и останется. Это все-таки миссия.
What?
Причем по ней видно, что она на темной стороне. И ей верят. Ей верят. Добро пожаловать в гармонии мира между всеми существами. Огромное значение имеет понимание многогранности учений. Орден джедаев теперь силы. Джедаи-хранители, консулы, стражи. Так. Страж, 6 сил уровень. 6 жизней, советник, 8 силы. Я, наверное, советником буду. Консул. Гармония. Почему очень медленно? Медленное приобретение способностей. Медленное получение навыков. Давай о хранителях. Нет, это джедай-воин, джедай-страж. Средний скорость получения навыков. Тогда лучше вот это, наверное, взять. Ничего не бояться, вот. Все. Ну, в принципе, лучше взять стражу, он средненький. И быть средним джедаем, о, верстак. Я не очень понимаю, как это меняется, ну да ладно. Вот, Кандерус, я сделал тебе хороший подарок. Посмотрим, что они делают. Пальцы себе отрежешь.
Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kon no ba mula draki chichon.
Ki puna, kavatumpa ku palea muka bata, jiyoko ku tumpa ku pelea.
China pala mule, tong ki ba non tontek, tuni chachon kun ne mule rapast. Kakin cha na guat na bon kon, wanakumbes, chi pala mulek. Tonki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, wuf mala nibo kurk. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kon no ba mula drakich, tonga bok sha nagnong, kin kunch.
Mucho shakpakat.
Невежно, нет, есть знания. Да, ученица. Спасибо. А, ну... Зал для тренировок. А это что за подставки? О, келья. Давайте посмотрим, у меня есть своя комната или нет. Не хочешь со мной разговаривать? Вот сволота. Нет. А кто ты? А, нельзя. Я не хочу с ним играть. Я обчищу его сундук. Я просто обчищу его сундук. А это моя комната или нет? Слушайте, как-то совсем бедно. Это что, полка? Или это телек? Нет, это не телек, это щиты. Комнаты без окон. Ну что это, блин? Одна кровать-то всю комнату.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
Что ты мне сделаешь? Ты мне ничего не сделаешь. Поэтому я заберу твой медпакет, за то, что меня нагрубил. Ну да, тут типа ГГ немножко у нее работают мозги, она понимает, что не стоит, короче, злить этих. Злить местную шушеру. Так, нам вот сюда, по всей видимости. Нам типа Бастилу-Пастилу надо найти, да? Ладно, с картом Анасиком я поговорю потом. Я специально погуляю с ними вокруг этого.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council men.
Ладно.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons.
Я хочу задать несколько вопросов.
I suppose such desires are inevitable, though I fear you may seek knowledge for which you are not prepared. Yet I will do my best to guide your quest.
Что вы учишь о Бастилии?
Bastila, The young Jedi holds great promise and great danger. She can do much for both the Republic and the Council. Without her skill in battle meditation, the Sith Armada would have conquered the galaxy long ago. But despite her command of the Force, Bastila is still young. She is a Jedi, but she has not attained the rank of Master. The Council would do well to remember this before we lay the fate of the galaxy on her slender shoulders. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well.
Я могу задать несколько вопросов?
A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
Что можешь сказать о Реване и Малаке?
I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause.
And they beat my people so easily in battle.
And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well.
Значит, Реван был сильнее Малака?
Revan was always the leader, the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role, and has embraced the dark side power as fully as his old master ever did. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance for his master's death draw Malak ever further down the path of the dark side, fueling his powers until they surpass those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Мастеру Вруку я, кажется, не нравлюсь.
Master Vrook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. Is there anything else?
Нет.
Very well.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantuin, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
Расскажешь мне историю джедаев?
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
Что значит мандалорских? Какое отношение это имеет к Реван с Малаком?
All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
Похоже, это был... Им надо было защитить их.
Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
Джедаи присоединились к ним?
The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
Так Реван вообще-то правильно поступил.
No one is denying that Revan was one of the keys to defeating the Mandalorians. But something happened out there on the Outer Rim. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months. Scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
А куда они исчезли?
Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord, the hero, and become a conqueror.
Где Реван взял столько кораблей?
Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars. But many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
А что потом случилось?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
Где хоть архив Академии?
This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of master. We must protect over-eager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith.
Да, чему же мне нужно учиться?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
Я над этим подумаю.
May the Force be with you.
Так, сколько там времени? Ладно, давай тогда на этом буду завершать серию. В следующей серии продолжим исследовать Дантуин, пырить на него и так далее. Всем спасибо за внимание, ставим лайки, подписывайтесь.